Breaking Gulf News. United Nations, bluntly calling Pakistan a prime sponsor of terrorism. India on Thursday hit back at Islamabad, asserting that demilitarizing Kashmir was not the answer to achieving peace but de-terrorising Pakistan. Saying its neighbor uses terror as a legitimate instrument of its statecraft, India also urged Islamabad to ensure an early vacation of Pakistan-controlled Kashmir. New Delhi's response came shortly after Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif raised the Kashmir issue in his address to the UN General Assembly /UNGA/, terming its non-resolution as a failure of the world body. Sharif proposed a four-point peace initiative with India, which includes demilitarization of Kashmir. He also said Pakistan was the primary victim of terrorism. In truth, Pakistan is actually a victim of its own policies of breeding and sponsoring terrorists. The heart of the matter is a state that regards the use of terrorism as a legitimate instrument of statecraft, First Secretary in the Permanent Mission of India to the UN Abhishek Singh said during the general debate of 70th session of the UNGA. The world watches with concern as its consequences have spread beyond its immediate neighborhood. Separately, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Vikas Swarup in a series of tweets wrote, "To demilitarize Kashmir is not the answer, to deterrorize Pakistan is." He added, "Pakistan is not primary victim of terrorism but of its own policies. It is in fact the prime sponsor of terrorism." Swarup further tweeted that Pakistan's instability arises from its breeding of terrorists. Blaming neighbors is not a solution. Reacting to Sharif's remarks that Palestinians and Kashmiris are oppressed by foreign occupation, Swarup said the Pak PM gets foreign occupation right, occupier wrong. "We urge early vacation of Pak-occupied Kashmir." Sharif had equated Kashmir with Palestine while talking about suffering of Muslims across the world, saying Palestinians and Kashmiris are oppressed by foreign occupation. Abhishek Singh also hit out at Pakistan on this issue, asserting that the occupier in question is Pakistan. He also asserted that on each occasion, it is India that has extended the hand of friendship. India remains open even today to engage Pakistan on outstanding issues in an atmosphere free of terrorism and violence, he added. Singh said India regretted that Pakistan has once again chosen to misuse the high-level segment of the UN General Assembly session to distort reality and portray a false picture of the challenges in our region. Singh said that while Kashmir was under foreign occupation, the occupier in question is Pakistan. As for the border incidents, Singh said, the primary reason for firing is to provide cover to terrorists crossing the border. It needs no imagination to figure out which side initiates this exchange. As for Pakistan's claims to be the primary victim of terrorism, he said, in truth, it is actually a victim of its own policies of breeding and sponsoring terrorists. Seeking to mask its activities as though an outcome of domestic discontent in the Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir carries no credibility. Explaining India's reservations about the proposed China-Pakistan economic corridor, Singh said that it was because it passes through Indian territory illegally occupied by Pakistan.